We have an amazing setup today for you to thank you as part of Hartford Healthcare Hero Month.
Tina.
We are all here for you. I know everyone is staying 6 feet apart. You all have dots. We are so thankful to iHeart and the River 1059 and Renee DiNino. They have provided all of this here today to say thank you to you. So it is my great pleasure to introduce our MC today, Renee DiNino, and a huge thanks. This is all for you and a gift from Renee and her team.
I don't think I've ever been at an event where I wasn't able to hug Rebecca Stewart. But virtual hugs all. I'm not going to take up a lot of time. I'm honored to be here. I'm a little overwhelmed with emotion right now. The Nightingale Awards, as you know, were this week. I've hosted them for 11 years for the South Central VNA. It breaks my heart not to be there tomorrow, but it makes my heart happy knowing you are all here, keeping us safe and healthy, and God bless you. It is an honor to be here, and I can't wait to break the real surprise to you, which most of you already know, but that's okay. So it is my honor now to introduce to you the president of Hartford Healthcare. Please welcome Jeff Flax. Oh, yeah. Keeping it safe.
Good afternoon.
Oh, wait. Good afternoon. Go ahead.
Thank you. Good afternoon. It's such an honor to be here today. I stand in awe. I stand in awe of every person here today. You know, I have the opportunity to be out in front often of this organization and advocate and communicate the exceptional work that is done by each and every person who works in Hartford Healthcare. And to come here today on Nurses Week and recognize our nurses is a tremendous honor. I can tell you when I go outside and have the chance to communicate what's happening behind the lines, I do so with enormous confidence and enormous pride because I believe so strongly in each and every person who works within this organization. It's hard for me to imagine that 8 weeks ago, it was a Friday evening, about 10 o'clock, I got a phone call at home and I was told we had our first patient who tested positive for COVID-19 who would be admitted to the hospital. And we came into the hospital and several of us, Cheryl and Patty, Bimmel, we went up and we wanted to be with our team who were going to take care of, who had already admitted our patient, and she was there, and we wanted to talk to our team. And I didn't know what I would encounter. I really didn't have an appreciation of it. I knew this was a moment in history, and I could imagine the fear, the trepidation. I could imagine, you know, that this was getting real now. And when we got off the elevator on the 12th floor, and we walked in and we sat to talk to the staff, what I saw, particularly in our nursing leadership and all of our nurses, was confidence, professionalism, empathy, commitment. It was incredible. I was so inspired because I left and I said, we've got this. I know we've got a team of people who are trained, prepared, and this is your moment. This is when the community needs us most. This is when we as a state, as a country, as a world are most vulnerable, and the people who are caring for the community are our nurses and every person who works within Hartford Healthcare today who are putting themselves on the line to take care of us. So I salute you, and I am so proud to be here for this recognition. I'd like you to think about this moment in the context of history. Hartford Hospital was founded in 1854. We're in our 166th year. Think about, and we were founded right here. This ground we stand on, the Healing Triangle, that's the original location of the first building of Hartford Hospital. Think about what's occurred. That was before the Civil War, right? That was during the Spanish flu and influenza, the polio epidemic, World War II, more recently Ebola, and today COVID. This is your moment. In 166 years, we have protected, secured, and cared for this community. And it's because of the people who stand here today that we will continue to do this in the future. So I want to close by saying thank you from the bottom of my heart. I've never been more proud. I've never been more honored to stand here and be part of this organization. We can't say it enough. We can't say it loudly enough. We can't do enough to recognize what each person here is doing for our community. So we are blessed for the nursing team, the leaders, and all people who work for this institution. So let me ask everyone to give everyone a big, big round of applause, please. We also are in a very important moment in history for this state. And this state, in this moment, requires incredible leadership. And I have had a wonderful opportunity to work very closely with our governor, Ned Lamont, in many ways shoulder to shoulder, but 6 feet apart. And I can tell you, behind closed doors, on private phone calls, I've never seen a person, a leader, more sincere, more authentic, more committed to simply doing the right thing. In this crisis, we needed decisive leadership, we needed agility, we needed somebody who was humanistic, we needed somebody who was pragmatic, and we needed somebody who had courage and strength. We had that in our governor, Ned Lamont, and I want to tell you, when it's all said and done, and we will get to the other side of this and we will be stronger for it, one of the great reasons our state will return to prosperity, and why I truly believe history is going to be kind to us, that we did the right things, is because of our governor, Ned Lamont, his administration, our Lieutenant Governor, Susan Bysewicz, who's joined us. We've had the right team at the right time, and we are so fortunate to have people who have such great respect for healthcare workers, and what we mean to this community. I've been absolutely overwhelmed by his personal commitment and his access and his willingness to do whatever we need. Our Governor, Ned Lamont, who joined us today for Nurses Week.
And right back at you, Jeff. Jeff saluted your professionalism and commitment and compassion. And I saw something else as Susan and I were walking around Hartford Hospital. Just the love. Why you're doing this. The love of the people in need. Where's Audrey Scott? Audrey Scott was giving me a little tour. About the same age as my daughter. They're both getting married this summer, and they're going to get married this summer. We're going to be able to get through this together. And just hearing the story about people going in through the emergency entrance there and saying goodbye to a loved one. And then you're on your own. And all these people have is you. And each and every one of you are there for them. And Audrey and each and every, maybe give them a laptop or an iPad, a little FaceTime, just to remind you you're not alone. That's what I saw when I walked in your main lobby. You're not alone. And that's how I feel about the state of Connecticut. You know, you're not alone. Look at all the people here. This is what it means. This is what we've been training for a long time. I'm an old guy. You know, you spend a lot of your time like this waiting for that moment where you can make a difference. Well, each and every one of you, this is that moment. You know, you're going to think in 10, 20, 30, 40 years, you know, what did you do during that pandemic? We've never seen anything like that before in the history of this country, in the history of the world. I don't know, maybe the Black Plague or Spanish flu, and this is where we were. We were on the front lines. We were wearing a mask 12 hours a day. We were getting chafed. We were taking care of people with love, compassion, heart, and the best skills possible to give them the very best opportunity. 800 people, Jeff was saying, have already come out of this hospital cured and on the track coming back. 800 people, thanks to you, thanks to each and every one of you. 800 lives have been saved. And yeah, so I'm just overwhelmed. And I will say, I see a lot of this around the state. I see just the amazing heart of people standing here. We're saying thank you to you. I don't know why you're holding up this for us. And I see this in first responders. I see this in the hospital. I see it in the nursing homes. I see this the food service workers. I see this in the janitors who are cleaning office. Folks we've sort of taken for granted for a long time. Now we call them essential workers. Now we know how vital it is. Anyway, look, from Susan Beiswitz and myself, we're just here to remind each and every one of you that we care deeply about you. We care deeply about you because you care deeply about the people you're taking care of. You've done Connecticut proud, you've done your families proud, you've done Hartford Hospital proud, and you're saving a lot of lives. God bless you all. I love you.
We are following all safety guidelines, as everyone should, and I'm not going to take my mask off. That's Ryan, by the way, from iHeart Media, doing all the sounds today, running back and forth. Thank you, Governor Jeff Flax. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. This is amazing. And now, of course, we'd love to hear from our Lieutenant Governor, Susan Beiswitz.
Thank you all so much. It's a great honor for the governor and I to be here with you this afternoon. Look, we're in a war. We are fighting a war, and ladies and gentlemen, you are warriors, and you are amazing with your courage and your commitment and your compassion. It's just incredible what you do every day. You put yourselves at risk for others. People you don't know, you've just met, and you put your lives on the line every day. And we are just humbled to be with you, to celebrate the incredible service that you provide. Ladies and gentlemen, if anyone ever doubted for a minute that women couldn't do battle, we know that nurses can. You are out there every day fighting this terrible disease for us. So we say from the bottom of our heart, thank you. We want to thank your families because we know you're putting them at risk. You're spending so many hours away from them. And so please tell your family members how much we appreciate them as well. This is just a small token of our thanks. And we are so proud of what you do every day. We respect your work. We respect all of the time and service you give to families who have loved ones who are in this hospital. We know that you're their extended family because families can't be in the hospital with COVID-19 patients. So it is just such an honor to represent you every day. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Good afternoon. Thank you all. Governor, thank you for being here. Thank you, Lieutenant Governor. Thank you, Jeff Flax. I couldn't be more proud. When I wear this, I wear on behalf of your service, your work. This is a badge of honor. Thank you for coming here today. Thank you for coming here every single day, 365 days, 7 days a week. We couldn't be doing this work if you're not here. We are indebted forever. You're making a difference. You're living the values of Hartford Healthcare. You're living the values of humanity. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for coming out today. Congratulations. Happy Nurses Week. Happy Team Health. Thank you.
All right, are you guys ready for a little fun? Do you promise to stay 6 feet apart? Because it's going to be hard because I know you're going to want to move around a little bit, right? You know, who could have thought COVID-19 and the impact here in our state? If we could just have a round of applause for our leaders here, not only at Hartford Healthcare, but our governor and lieutenant governor. We do thank you for your information. I appreciate you. I requested an interview with the governor today at the radio station, but they said he was busy. Now I know you weren't blowing me off, so thank you very, very much on that. Putting this together, I gotta say thank you to Tina. We said we want to do something for the beautiful nurses here at Hartford Healthcare. Javier Colon, our very good friend, said, I'm free on Wednesday. Ladies and gentlemen, a true friend to iHeartRadio, a true friend of mine, a true friend to you and Hartford Healthcare, please welcome Connecticut's own Javier Colon and season 1 winner of The Voice. Come on, Javier. Woo!
I can take this. So it's okay to take this off when I sing? That's okay? I can do that? Okay, good. I don't want to get in trouble. The governor's here. You know, when I saw everybody standing on here, I'm like, I don't think we're allowed to do this. And then I knew that the governor was here. And I was like, okay, we're good. I'm going to put that there. It is such an honor to get to sing for you all. It is the very least that I can do for all that you have done for us. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to sing you a few songs today. And this first one is my anthem to you. You're broken down and tired, living life on a merry-go-round. You can't find a fire, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out and move mountains. We gon' walk it out, move mountains. And I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. I'll rise up, I'll ride the wave. I'll rise up, in spite of the hate. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you. When silence isn't quiet, it just feels like it's getting hard to breathe. You know you feel like dying, but I promise you, bring the world to his feet and move mountains. Every one of you, move mountains. And I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. I'll rise up, I'll like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the hate. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you. All we need is hope, and for that we have each other, and for that we have each other. We will rise, we will rise, we will rise up. We will rise, and I'll rise up, rise like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. I'll rise up, high like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the hate. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you.
Thank you so much. In practice, I did not get through that without crying, so I'm glad I survived it. Yeah, thank you guys. It's such a pleasure to be here. Thank you, Renee, and iHeartMedia. Without Renee, this does not happen. So I'm very thankful that she reached out and asked me if I would be a part of it, and I said, absolutely. And on a personal note, 2 years ago, brought my father in because he had a major heart attack, and you all saved his life. So he coded in that hallway right there, and I was parking my car, and he had come in the ambulance, and I was talking to him when he got into the ambulance, and then he got here. I couldn't keep up with the ambulance. I went to park my car, and I came in, and when I got in, they had said that they had brought him up to surgery, but I didn't know why. Like it so quickly, because he was talking, he was fine when I had seen him go into the ambulance, and then an hour, 2 hours later, after I'm waiting in the waiting room, they call me up and they tell me that he had a major heart attack, and they had to revive him in that hallway right there. So I have such an appreciation for all that you do, and I want you, thank you from the bottom of my heart and from all of my family. This is a very it's a very special place in my heart, and you all are extremely special. So I was happy to be able to do this for you. Let's do that. So I've got you can roll it. This song is for y'all as well. Oh, one more time. Yeah, sorry. There it is. I'm singing all songs to try to make you all cry. I think that's what it is. When I am down and oh, my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burden be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be.
You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you guys again so much. Thank you, Renee, again for having me. Thank you, Ryan, for helping us sound good. Thank you all at Hartford Hospital for sticking your necks out and for putting yourselves in harm's way for the sake of others. Your selfless acts are saving lives every day, and we are all so very appreciative. And I know I speak for many people who want to say thank you. So thank you guys so much for all that you're doing and that you continue to do. And I look forward to, I mean, if I was allowed, I would hug you all, but you probably wouldn't want me to at this particular time. So I will not, but I owe y'all a hug at some point. So thank you guys so much. This is my last song for you, and the title of this song is probably a word that hopefully we'll be saying when this is all over. Hallelujah. I heard there was a secret chord, and David played it and pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, minor fall, major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Faith is strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, and beauty in the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to her kitchen chair. She broke your throne and she cut your hair. And from your lips she drew hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 Baby, I've been here before. I've seen this room and I've walked this floor. You know, I used to live alone before I knew you. Seen your flag on the Marble Arch. Love's not a victory march. Dakota is a broken. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Maybe there's a God above, but all I've ever learned from love is how to shoot somebody who loved you, yeah. It's not a cry that you hear at night. It's not somebody you've seen alive. Dakota is so broken. Hallelujah, 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 ooh, hallelujah, ooh, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Thank you guys so much. God bless. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you soon. Thank you.